Good morning and Jai Hind. In this video, we are going to learn how to make comparative balance sheet. I have taken one question over here where in the particular column equity and liability are placed on the top, and below that there is assets and 2-year details, that means of 2017 and the 16 is given here regarding all the items in the balance sheet. As you can see that shareholder funds is 4 lakhs in the year 2016, which we call the previous year, and for the current year, that is 2017, it is 8 lakhs. Non-current liabilities is 2 lakhs in previous year and 5 lakhs in current year, while current liability is 2 lakhs in previous year and 3 lakhs in current year. Similarly, the non-current assets are 5 lakhs in previous year and 10 lakhs in current year, and current assets are 3 lakhs in previous year and 6 lakhs in current year. So for preparing the comparative balance sheet, first we need to find out the absolute change between the current and the previous year, and after that we have to find the percentage change by comparing the absolute change by the previous year. That means we have to take the previous year details as the base and find out the percentage change. So let's start this question. As you can see that I have already solved this numerical, that on the first column we have to write the particulars, after that note number, and next column would be the column for the previous year, and after that the column for the current year. We have to add 2 more columns after this. First is for the absolute change and next is for the percentage change. So filling all the details regarding the current and previous year from the question, as we can see that in the previous year the shareholder funds was 4 lakhs, non-current liability 2 lakhs and current liability 2 lakhs, non-current assets 5 lakhs and current assets 3 lakhs. It has been taken from the question only. Similarly, the details of the current year, that means for the year 2017, shareholder funds 8 lakhs, non-current liability 5 lakhs, current liability 3 lakhs, non-current assets 10 lakhs and current assets 6 lakhs has been taken again from the question only. Now after writing all this, we have to find out the absolute change, and it can be calculated by subtracting the previous year details from the current year details. So for the shareholder fund, the current year detail is 8 lakhs, while for the previous year it is 4 lakhs. So we have to subtract previous year from the current year. That means 8 lakhs minus 4 lakhs. So absolute change comes to be 4 lakhs. So as I have written here, 4 lakhs as the absolute change. After calculating the absolute change, we need to find the percentage change. I told you before that for calculating the percentage change, we have to consider the previous year details as a base. So to find out the percentage change, we have to divide absolute change by previous year details. So absolute change is 4 lakhs and the previous year, that means shareholder funds for the year 2016 is 4 lakhs again. So we have to divide 4 lakhs by 4 lakhs and then multiply it by 100. That comes to be 100%. Similarly, for the next row, for non-current liability, we have to subtract 2016 liability by the 2017 liability. That means 5 lakhs minus 2 lakhs, it comes to be 3 lakhs. So again, taking the 2 lakh as a base, as it is the non-current liability for the year 2016. So we have to divide the absolute change, that is 3 lakhs by 2 lakhs into 100. The answer would be 150%. Now for the current liability, again the same thing we have to do here also. We have to subtract 2 lakhs from 3 lakhs. It comes to be 1 lakh, and this absolute change is to be divided by previous year current liability, that means 2 lakhs, and multiply it by 100. It comes as 50%. So coming towards the asset side, here also the same thing is going to happen, that we have to subtract previous year non-current asset from the current year non-current asset. That means 10 lakhs minus 5 lakhs. It comes as 5 lakhs, which is written in absolute change column, and this absolute change column, absolute change is to be divided by the previous year non-current asset, that is 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs upon 5 lakhs into 100, it comes 100%. Similarly, for the non-current asset also, we have to subtract 3 lakhs out of 6 lakhs, which comes to be 3 lakhs, and 3 lakhs upon 3 lakhs into 100, that is again 100%. As we have seen all the liability and asset, similarly the same thing would happen with the total also. Here on the asset side, I have added for the previous year all the liabilities and equities, 4 lakhs, 2 lakhs and 2 lakhs. It comes to be 8 lakh, which I have written in the previous year column in front of total. Similarly, for the current year also, I have added 8 lakhs, 5 lakhs and 3 lakhs, and the total is written, that is 16 lakhs, in front of total in the column of current year. Similarly, for the asset also, the total is written here for the non-current and current assets for the year 2016 and 17 as 8 lakhs and 16 lakhs respectively. Similarly, as we have done with the individual liability and assets, we have to do this by total also. So in case of liabilities, the total absolute change of previous and current year, that would be calculated by subtracting 8 lakhs from 16 lakhs. It comes to be 8 lakh, and this 8 lakh is divided by the total of 2016, that is 8 lakh into 100. It comes to be 100%. Similarly, for the asset also, on the total side, you can subtract 8 lakhs from 16 lakhs. It comes to be 8 lakhs, that is absolute change, which is written in absolute change column in front of total on the asset side, and this 8 lakhs absolute change is to be divided by 8 lakhs, that is the previous year asset total, and it should be multiplied by 100, so the percentage change would be 100%. This is what we have to do to prepare the comparative balance sheet.